Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Guys, you know how important protecting your data and accessing all the content you deserve is to us, and that's why we use Surfshark.
Yeah, the internet is a scary place. You need to protect yourself, and you might as well unlock all of the things like Netflix libraries and cheaper prices on rental cars and flights.
So, of course, there's a lot of VPNs out there, but why have we chosen Surfshark, Joe?
It's one of the few ones where you can actually share with your friends and family. Unlimited devices.
Boom! Unlimited devices. Be the most popular kid in your family, on your block. Get it now. We have a special deal, guys. Go to surfshark.com/AngryJoeShow. Use code AngryJoeShow, and you're going to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN protection. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you so much. Check it out.
Guys, you need a VPN. It is 2025. One, there's scary things on the internet, and two, they're blocking all the best prices from you if you're using the wrong locations.
On all the best sites.
Yeah.
So use them down below. Click the code. It helps out the show as well. A lot happened. A lot happened in the gaming news. We're talking about a Nintendo reveal in the country. We're talking about tariffs and how it affects gamers. That's in the next video, so stay tuned. A lot happened. Big news. But let's start off with this particular episode. Alex, what the hell has been happening in gaming news over the past week?
You know how Wizards of the Coast is a shell of its former self, and it's filled with assholes?
So I
Yeah,
hear,
they
yes.
suck.
I don't like them anymore. Well, Wizards of the Coast did not like that you could put Baldur's Gate 3 characters in Stardew Valley, even though it's so wholesome, and you know that's what people want. So Sven Vinke of Larian Studios kind of railed on them a little bit, and he said, "Free quality fan mods highlighting your characters in other game genres are proof your work resonates and a unique form of word of mouth."
Is these mods? Because I don't understand the context.
Yeah. So it's like you could put it's a wholesome little game. You make a farming community. Everyone has their favorite characters. Well, they took out all those characters and added the Baldur's Gate 3 characters, so you could have love
So
interest.
fans are
Yeah.
putting in Baldur's Gate characters.
Which is what mods do,
Yeah.
right? Like I said, people do them.
And
all the time.
Hasbro's freaking out.
Yeah, and so they immediately put down a copyright claim. Said you can't do that.
Yeah, because we're not getting any money.
Yeah. And he said, in his opinion, they shouldn't be treated like commercial ventures that infringe on your property. Protecting your IP can be tricky, but I do hope this gets settled. There are good ways of dealing with this. This wasn't a group of people looking to make a bunch of money based on work that Wizards of the Coast did.
Yeah.
It's not using their characters. It's using the Larian's characters the Wizards of the Coast owns. It's like...
And Sven is standing up for those people that are like, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea, Hasbro. Look, I made you millions and millions of dollars. I understand what gamers want and how they operate, but okay, you're not going to listen to me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then within hours, Wizards of the Coast is like, we claimed this as a mistake. It was just it was a big whoopsie. We definitely didn't mean to do it.
Sure.
So they've removed it, which is great, but it's unfortunate that the head of a major studio that blew up their brand and made everything wonderful them has to shame them publicly before they leave these little unpaid mods alone.
Yeah, because without that, they wouldn't have done it. They would have kept it.
Or they would have done it, and they would have charged a lot of money for it. Because remember, Hasbro is on fire. It's a sinking ship, and they have to squeeze the money out of the few things that they have that are making them money. And so I'll continue to update you because I used to love them, and now I hate them.
Oh, I forgot. So AJS News, what I was going to say, where I kind of forgot, blanked, is... OJ's Bad Movie Reviews is back.
Canceled.
It's back, but I've been editing it, and I've been having a lot of freaking trouble. It would have already been out over the weekend. It's a little surprise. OJ forced us to watch a Mickey Mouse horror movie. So I should be able, now I'm rendering in parts just to get it. It makes sense that the OJ Bad Movie Reviews broke. And I've been fighting it all weekend, so hopefully should be out later today. So stay tuned for a new OJ Bad Movie review back due to popular demand.
Yes. In other news, Marvel Rivals has 2 new characters. Emma Frost, which people are very normal about.
Thick thighs save lives.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all about them thick thighs, but I'm still
What?
disappointed.
Why? How can you be disappointed? Have
Who's
you
the next
seen?
Ultron?
Have you seen?
Yeah, I have not seen my
You have
boy
not
yet.
seen your boy. Oh, Gambit.
Gambit's not
Gambit.
there.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need some Gambit up in here.
Gambit's not gonna. So Rogue's gonna get added first.
Joe
She's gonna have all
is
sorts
over
of
here
creepy
looking
lines.
for the dicks. So ass, titties, ass, and titties, dicks.
They're not necessarily the dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's an old school AJS joke from Soul Calibur, the way they were marketing that game.
So people are excited about Emma Frost. She's got a particular physique that people are excited about.
Of course.
I think that maybe she shouldn't be wearing blue and white like all of the other blondes in the game.
Yeah, it's
Maybe-
going to be hard to
You
tell
saying
who's
they all
who,
look
but
alike?
I'm thinking it's absolutely fucking
That's-
stupid.
Heroist!
Yeah. So maybe give them different outfits that you don't have to buy because them all being the same is stupid. But Ultron's coming. We don't know exactly what he does for sure, but there are leaks/rumors where he's kind of a hybrid healer duelist. So that could be cool.
Okay.
But lots more stuff coming. They have hit a little bit of a slowdown because they launched huge, right? $3 billion, really short period of time. And they're looking at it and saying, hey, we need to be releasing heroes more often. So your sad
Don't you
Gambit.
dare! Don't you dare!
Look, it's
dare.
fine.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. He just has to sit there.
I thought it was gonna
and
be
watch.
Blade.
Gambit.
Blade's already
We know that
done.
Gambit likes to watch, and so he just has to sit there for a couple months while Magneto gets his, and then Gambit can show up a couple months later.
I hate you.
All right, now it's your fucking turn. You fuckers always on me about Superman. There's your fucking Gambit, Joe. Alex is saying Gambit's a cuck. Your favorite character. Good job.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
I'll hate you again when you start talking about Superman.
Yeah. Only when he deserves it.
Only when
I
he
mean, I
does
like
it.
the new trailer. Go check it out. He did a whole.
I can't wait for Gambit. I don't care. I'm looking forward to Gambit.
Gambit's
if
awesome.
he's here, there's no rumors. There's no rumors that Gambit's coming, so you might be waiting a while.
There is.
There was?
There was a leak
Okay.
that he was on a list, an internal list.
He's on a
but it
list.
was a long list, and so if we're getting
Maybe
too
they
Gambit
kinda
towards the
jump
end of the
ahead, though,
game.
but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Bad news from Ubisoft. The Ubisoft Leamington has now closed down. They're going to keep a small number of staff to work remote, but it looks like everyone else was let go.
Oh, wow.
Around 100 jobs were lost. And it was. They said that this reason is to prioritize projects and reduce costs that ensure long-term stability. Ultimately, some of the products that they had put out in this last year were a disaster. This team was working on things like Tom Clancy's The Division and Star Wars Outlaws for the past few years. Kind of a disappointment for them. Kind of a disappointment for everyone else who played it on launch. I hear it's gotten better. But they were hoping Star Wars was going to be a major hit for them, and they were going to do a bunch of stuff, and it just was not the case.
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube, company that does everything right all the time, and in their infinite wisdom,
I don't believe you.
they
Go
have started
ahead.
to age restrict Balatro videos because it's gambling related content.
Why don't they just leave that game alone?
Oh my God! What the
Leave
fuck?
it alone.
It's
Of
gambling.
all the videos,
No, it's not.
It's
of all
gambling.
the videos to age restrict.
But what about all those fucking loot boxes that they're opening? Like those Madden packs? and
Exactly.
Mutt
There's a
modes?
whole market of popular influencers
Yeah.
opening packs of Pokemon
Those
cards,
have to be age
digital
restricted,
Madden cards,
And
fucking Madden cards. God, and those videos are
Or
monetized.
age restricted, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
I mean,
but if as soon as you put three of a kind together, that's when you
But-
cross all lines.
But they're using real money though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but it's not- you don't
and
earn real
Balatro
money
is
back.
fake
Yeah.
money. And I hate this world. This world is just so
Topsy
stupid.
turvy day.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are people so stupid?
the extreme violence that is available on YouTube, not exactly age restricted. I mean, some of it is like
Some,
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat stuff, but showing somebody, like you said, a three of a kind is probably not the same thing. And I'm sure there's going to be an appeal process, and I'm sure they're going to take a really long time. But this is just kind of where we live right now. So,
Yeah, the other ones don't generate as much money as that, I guess, as well.
yeah.
Because that would really help.
Yeah. More bad news for gaming. Tekken 8 has a new season that is on Steam, overwhelmingly negative, thousands and thousands of reviews talking about how awful the game is, how it has now been turned into nothing more than a button masher's dream with no defensive capabilities. It's all rushed down and mixed.
My time shine.
Exactly, right? And so it's like people who don't know how to play are doing well, and the people who do know how to play are like, wait a minute, what are you doing to this game? They sold, there's a new character pack that people are also upset with, that, again, negative, but 4,000 overwhelmingly negative reviews.
Damn.
And the only positive ones within there are jokes talking about how their fake brother with no arms or legs who just mashes his face against a controller can now play a game, and they're really happy. That's not funny, Joe. That guy, that fake guy doesn't have arms or legs. And so it's kind of it's not great. And so this is not what the people have been clamoring for. It's like,
No, that's a lot.
yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And so if you're a mega fan of Tekken, play something else, or maybe you like this. Maybe you just want to hit forward and button and win.
Just cheese it.
Yeah, just cheese it the whole time. It's like how we used to play. I mean, way back in the day when we were kids, it's just like before you could learn anything. It's just like Mortal Kombat 1. It was all jump kick into uppercut, into jump kick, into uppercut. Oh, leg sweep.
Yes.
Yeah. So we got some news this week on GTA 6 release date. That there is no news.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, Strauss.
I'm going to predict November. If it comes out, if they don't delay it, I think sometime November.
Well, that gives you plenty of time right now. Nobody buy anything because you need to save your money. I'm thinking it's going to be like $200.
$200.
Okay, let's see.
$200.
Yeah.
September is when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. So anywhere between September, October, November. For PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and then in November 2014 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So, yeah, September through November. I'm going to choose November.
When do you think it's coming out for PC?
Yeah, well, here it was 2 years later for the last one, so I'm going to say 2 years later.
2 years is rough. Mm-hmm. That's rough. I'm hoping it's going to be 1 year later. Because they know they
want to make more money.
Because that's when
if they want to make more money.
That's when the online casino part 2 will come out, and
then I will wait for it on sale.
September 17th, 2013. Man, that's a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, GTA 5, like fucking 11 years ago.
Yeah, we all just got more gray hairs. Well, in an interview with Bloomberg last Friday, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick was talking about the release date, and he's like, look, there's huge anticipation for the game. I'm not going to tell you because I want the anticipation to keep going. And as soon as he said that, every other game company out there just groaned more because they can't plan the end of the year. Because,
death sentence.
Yeah, everyone wants to make sure that their game comes out at least 2 weeks before GTA, and definitely not after. And so they said, hey, we want to maintain the anticipation, excitement, and we do have competitors who describe their release schedule for years in advance, and they also release things year after year, and we don't want to do that. And then he mentions, well, we do that with our sports games. It's like, yeah, that's why they're shit.
Yeah.
But
those don't count.
And we don't always exactly get it right, but that's what they're trying to do. So he's going to try to hold off, and then they're going to let you know when it is. They're going to release a bunch of marketing materials. So I would expect not more than maybe a month, maybe two's notice. Yeah. So we're probably not going to get some information until probably the end of summertime. But we'll see. I'm excited. I'm already going to buy it unless it's $200, but then we'll just play it here. Make him buy it. Then we'll
fucking thank you, Nintendo.
We'll get one copy.
Gonna be they're looking at it. $200.
They're like,
if they're selling Mario Kart for $80, we could fucking sell ours for $160. Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah. Probably.
Thanks, Trump.
It's like, well, this one's gonna be. The other one was 10 years ago, you said? 12 years ago?
11 years ago.
11 years ago. I was like, look, you're going to keep playing this game? We were going to make our money count $200.
Yeah. Well, then, would you pay $200 for Red Dead 3? Probably not.
No, I'm not. I would not pay $200 for any video game as a base price. Now, the Angry Joe Show as a corporation, that would be the only way I'd say, okay, I'd dive into it. I would pay the $200 to see, is the chance very low? Is that price point worth it for our audience, people that watch it. But as a consumer, no, I'm not buying that. I'd rather play Grand Theft Auto 5
Not even for
over.
Star Citizen?
Star Citizen, even less. No. The only game right now that I'm looking forward to at that fucking level would be GTA 6. But not at a $200 level. Hell no.
That's cheap. People still spending thousands
It's like
of
a
dollars.
fucking console.
But that's the physical copy, $200.
No, that's the digital copy,
No,
Joe.
that's $160.
The digital copy's $160.
Yeah.
What a deal! Just like Nintendo's doing. Hey, what a fucking deal!
You say it.
Oh God, thank God! I thought it was going to be overpriced.
No, you get the
I
physical
thought
copy.
it was going to be overpriced.
You guys are jumping ahead.
Sorry,
I'm
we're in
joking.
episode, news episode 2.
I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Our news episode 2 is going to be spicy, by the way.
Any other stories? Any small stories?
Small stories,
that you have?
sure. There's a Tomb Raider board game coming. It's going to be fucked due to Trump's tariffs. There's a survival MMO. Oh, the Dune Awakening MMO is going to have radio stations featuring everything from Harkonnen. Harkonnen propaganda to classic 90s Dune tunes. I didn't know there were classic 90s Dune tunes.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be me with the fucking
the
guitar.
soundtracks from Dune and Dune 2, the video games from 1992. Hell yeah. The Dune 2 Battle for Arrakis soundtrack was composed by Frank Klepacki, and it will be in the game on those radio stations. And you know what? Fucking Harkonnen, that pisses me off. They're Harkonnens. I'm going to join the Harkonnens, and then I'm going to start a civil war against other Harkonnens that call themselves
Harkonnens.
No. So join the actual Harkonnens.
Oh, okay.
My Harkonnens.
Is Sting
and then
in your
stupid
side?
fucking Harkonnens can go blow it out their ass.
Dudes running around in Speedos in the desert.
Yeah. We will be those.
You're gonna have some,
like
you can
that.
hear me pass by with the
We're
riding
gonna
a,
be the-
riding a worm with some
David
sick
Lynch
ass
version.
tunes.
That's right. We learned how to ride the worms because we came out in 1984, so it took us a little while, but join the Harkonnens. Anyways,
Harkonnens?
yeah, I don't really have much. Much of my shit and anger and Angry Ran is going to be in the fucking next video explaining how
why?
these fucking tariffs are attacks on you, and they are going to devastate the industries that I personally love,
Look,
like board games.
Ben Stein explained it to us in detail in,
Ben Stein.
in Ferris Bueller's
Oh my
Day
God,
Off.
it's so true. Ben Stein.
He did. Like,
yeah,
word
it's
for
hilarious.
word. It's
I
like,
remember that scene. The tariffs of 19, caused the great or exacerbated the Great Depression. Yeah.
and 100 years before that, exactly the same. And now 100 years after Ben Stein.
The problem is we were all singing in the Macy's parade, so nobody went to actual school to learn that part. Bueller.
Oh,
Bueller.
yeah.
Bueller.
Well, no.
Most of us were not listening. I don't think any of those children were listening.
No, they were listening. They were very bored. I love Ben Stein. Did you ever used to want to
No, I
Ben Stein's
hate
money?
Ben Stein. He's a weirdo these days.
But his
Back in
He's
the
a
day, I
red-eyed.
actually didn't like him back
Red-eyed.
then either. I was like, what the fuck is this? Where's my other fucking series? I just didn't like Ben Stein's money.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, click those links down below. Get yourself. You look. Now's the time to save money. You have to.
Does
and
that-
so use
You gotta save
Surfshark
money.
VPN. It'll save you a bunch of money. Save you and your family money.
Yeah.
So you got to.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Thank
gonna
you
be it
guys so
for-
much, and we will see you in the next news episode. Whew.